I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
Clap it up, clap it up. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street. You understand? Under Commander General Yahanna. If it's not under Commander General Yahanna, then it's not of the Lord. You understand? What the brother was saying was so heavy. You understand? We've been tricked. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people has been tricked in 2021. How have we been tricked? Well, first and foremost, you understand, y'all went to the voting polls and put a racist oppressor in the office. You understand? Joe Biden. That's the first trick. The second trick, well, it's still the first trick. You understand? But the next trick is black people also rush the polls to win and vote in Kamala Harris, which you think is a black woman, which is not a black woman. You understand? Y'all been deceived. Give me Galatians 6 and 7. You have been deceived in America in 2021. How else have blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people been deceived? You've been deceived, you understand, because America now wants to look at what's that holiday called? Juneteenth as a national holiday. You understand? Everybody's been deceived in 2021. But we're gonna read out the Bible, you understand? We gotta make sure that we ain't tricked in 2021, 2022, and here on out. You gotta understand that your oppressor, which is the white man, he's gonna use all types of manner of tricks up his sleeves. But what you gotta do is you gotta know what the tricks are. You understand? Go ahead, making Juneteenth a holiday, you understand, was a smack in black people's face. First and foremost, you still slaves in 2021. If you look up and you think you're not a slave in 2021, then guess what? I already know that you're not already up there yet. You're not up there. You've been tricked. You've been deceived. You understand? You gotta wake up and you gotta work 70 hours a week to pay your bills. You a slave. You understand? While your oppressor is sitting up in these condos and whatnot, these $100,000 condos, you understand? You gotta go to work right now. You gotta go work for 16 hours and whatnot. He's sitting in his bed right now. He's taking his family to Six Flags. He's taking his family to a water park somewhere. And he going home and going to sleep, and his money is making money. You his money, man. If you wake up in 2021 and you don't understand that you're a slave, then it's a real problem. You're walking around here, you understand, thinking that you're free. I can make whatever decisions that I want. No, you can't. You can't make whatever decisions you want. You understand? God is not going to allow you to make any decision that you want. If you're not following the laws of God, then what else are you doing? You're not doing nothing else. You understand? Following the laws of God, you understand, it's the only way that you're going to live. It's the only way blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is going to be free. You understand? You doing anything else, you're going to die. Read.
Book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived.
Be not what?
Be not deceived.
First and foremost, you cannot be deceived right now, man. It's 2021. If you think you still an African, if you think you're an African American in 2021, then you've been tricked. You've been deceived. If you think that you can wake up and you can just do whatever the hell you want that comes to your mind, you've been deceived. You understand? Because that's repercussions for your actions, man. There's repercussions for everything that you do on this earth. There's repercussions, man. It's 2021, man. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee, man. It's time to wake up and smell the Folgers brewing in the coffee pot. You understand? Read, keep going.
God is not mocked.
First and second of all, God is not mocked. You understand? You got to understand that you got to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. You understand? If you don't know, in 2021, you are an Israelite. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. Right. You was God's chosen people according to the Bible. That's right. And now you gotta hold your end of the bargain to God, man. God, He's gonna hold up His end of the bargain. He's gonna come and get us up. He's gonna, first and foremost, He's gonna destroy our enemies, like He destroyed the Egyptians when we was in captivity under the Egyptians. You understand? We gotta hold our end of the bargain, man. We gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We gotta learn to love each other, man. We gotta love our brother like we love ourselves, man. Right. You see that black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, you gotta love them, man. You gotta love them. Hey, you can't ignore them no more. You can't ignore that homeless brother on the street no more. You can't ignore that homeless sister on the street anymore. You can't just idly walk by. God requires you to be a brother. God requires you to be a sister, man. Keep going.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
For whatsoever a man soweth, you shall reap. You understand? You sell drugs to your brother, you're gonna reap punishment, man. You understand? You being a whore, you're gonna reap the punishment. You understand? You want to break the laws of God, you want to reap the punishment, man. It is what it is. We got to wake up in 2021, man, and learn to love one another, man. You got to understand, you got to learn that we can't just fight against each other no more, man. You can't look at your brother and you have hate in your eyes for that brother, man. I'm tired of walking down the street. I cut my eyes over across the street. There's another brother staring me down, eyeing me down, sizing me up. You can't do that, man. It's time to wake up. Whatever you said, repeat it again.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Keep going.
Verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
You understand? If you living according to the flesh, you wake up and you want to get high, you want to smoke that blunt, you know what I'm saying? You want to wake up, you understand? You want to sell drugs to your brother, you living according to the flesh. You want to wake up and you think you can sell your box? You're a woman and you can sell your vagina one night? You think you can just wake up in 2021 and be like, I'm going to be a prostitute, I'm going to be a hoe? You understand? You living according to the flesh. And now, because you living according to the flesh, you know what I'm saying? You want to reap punishment from the Most High. Because you're living according to the flesh. It's time to live spiritually in 2021. You understand? I know a lot of you just sick out there celebrating Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying in your mind, I'm free. We celebrate Juneteenth. We celebrate freedom. Man, you was a dummy. If you think in 2021 because you celebrate Juneteenth, you're free. You're not free. You know how you're not free? As soon as the police roll up, you're running. That's how you're not free. You understand? You gotta wake up in 2021, man. Smell the coffee. Give me Exodus 5 and 3. Give me the scripture where it says the Lord is the man of war. I believe it's 5 and 3. You understand? 15 and 3, slack. You understand? We gotta understand and wake up that time is short. Time is short in America, man. You can no longer do what the hell you want to do, man. You can no longer do what you want to do. You understand? It's time to wake up and obey God, man. It's time to obey God's laws. It's time for you to serve the Most High, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. God is requiring you to lead your households. God is requiring you to be a man. God is requiring you to be a soldier, man. God is requiring you to be a warrior. Nothing less. Nothing less. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. You understand? That cuts that you hear your Christian pastor saying that, God is all love. God isn't all love. That's one of God's qualities is love. He can have the ability to love, but that's not his only quality. If you can be happy, you can be sad, you can be jealous, you can hate. God has all those qualities, man. You have to be a man of war. God is a man of war. You gotta be a man of war. You gotta be a soldier, man. You understand? We watch him on national TV get 22.5 years for murder, man. And you know what makes it evil? They didn't charge him with first-degree murder. They charged him with second-degree murder. If he would have been charged with first-degree murder, he would have got life in prison. But they knew what they was doing. We knew this corrupt justice system. We knew what he was doing. They purposely didn't charge him first-degree murder because they didn't want him to go to prison for life. But yet you got brothers and sisters and uncles and cousins that went to jail for less. They went to jail for an ounce of weed, man. They served 30 years in jail for an ounce of weed. But yet, Derek Chauvin can murder on live TV and get only 22.5 years, man. That's your justice system. That's what y'all believe in. Y'all went to the polls and y'all voted for Joe Biden because y'all believe in Joe Biden, man.
What's up?
Joe Biden is nothing but a nasty, filthy, stinking oppressor, man. But y'all believed in him. He legalized same-sex marriages, though. He bailed on Wall Street, though. Billions of dollars. But guess what, though, man? The black and Hispanic community is still in shambles. The black and Hispanic community is still the same way when George Bush was in office, man. Ain't no change, man. Y'all got tricked again. Y'all fell for the okie dokie end. Joe Biden, look, just because Joe Biden is giving you stimulus checks, now y'all love him? Oh, y'all think he good for black people, huh? Y'all think he good for blacks and Hispanic people, huh? It's another trick up the sleeve. It's another trick in the book. Right. You understand? Joe Biden is gonna lock up more niggas and more Mexicans and more Native Indians than any other president on this earth, man.